How you manage to so time you put chorus na fire. Now you know say singing dance painful. We don't need to go be say if you know what smoke it tell for touch. You know join monkey dance. We know the beg, we just the talk. Salon too blessed for the underlock. Now music we use for shake the ground. So next time, respect the people them sound.
Alright, good morning, and welcome to a program where we call Korean Site on Riyadh on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, we can discuss issues there with the front page of the different newspaper them get for the morning. After we can look at what's near the front page of the different newspaper them, we can bring people them inside where they can help you follow our talk on the different issues them. So hope so you get a wonderful night, and if you plan for go sleep now, please stay with me for a while, and after that you go actually go and get a very, very good night's rest. But the meantime, let's start for watch the paper, then quick one, the front page. And we'll start with the paper where now the Voice of Salon newspaper, where say SLPP government in just Leidenker's pockets report reveals. And Slash and Cuba explore strategic media partnership. And government releases 37 APC political prisoners under National Unity Agreement. And Masiaka and Robere Junction youth hail Ade Macaulay as future leader. And you as well get senior politician appeals to Chief Minister and Mohammed Tunis for financial assistance to cover law school fees. And we go to another one, we know the Calabash newspaper saying resolution 4 in action, government clears 37 APC members, frees APC Sharif and co under presidential pardon. NCRADJ endorses plan to bring mobile ID card services to Kenema Chiefdom. And SLCAADG showcases Sierra Leone's aviation progress at ICAO Global Summit in Durban. And PPRC Gazette APC internal election rules opens 30 days public objection period. And the next one, now the Oracle newspaper, respect women and our democracy. Parliament must apologize to First Lady Fatima Bio. SLP launches intensive training for senior traffic officers to boost professional standard. And you as well get public comments SLRSA Director Augustine Kaitongi for advancing road safety and reducing accidents in Freetown. All hands on deck. A retired statesman calls for unity as SLPP eyes 2028. The next one where we get inside the program. Okay, continue for the way to inside the program this morning. This is the program we na Korea's right on we had na YouTube and on Facebook. I just notice say the paper them actually not the show, but we will continue with it. Also stop. In the meantime, let we just get. In the meantime, let we just get up quick one, so you go actually see them. Quick one, let we just see. All right, continue for the between. Let's just take the shot very quickly.
If you know I'm monkey tell for touch, you know join monkey dance. You been guessing and dancing, so you been push stress. But now we don't turn, people go rust and dump on you, huh? You been the flex, red carpet pose. Call we haters, but now you know the same therapy where you been preach. Now they make you speech. Protocol no mean nothing to you. You pick clean jump line, that's all you do. Disrespect to the man you marry, but now we hurt you and make sorry. You go chorus. How you manage to so tight, you put chorus na fire. Now you know say singing that's painful. But it don't say if you know what smoke it tell for touch, you know join monkey dance. What do you do, call you holdings? Men I try them lose their earnings. Interfere with cabinet work. Push people out, now salon stuck. Then talk say you buy hotel na Gambia. And your mama and brother them in apartment stacked. Now you know able clear that. Corruption smoke, they ain't too thick, but you the snap pick, smile too quick. So we send a service to state. Big fool, but you know they say nothing. I forget Seth Nabio, not the
Alright, so very sorry for that small break there because I just noticed say the paper they may not be actually the show. But I go straight and continue to stop. And the Oracle newspaper say respect women and democracy. Parliament must apologize to First Lady Fatima Bio, and SLP launches intensive training for senior traffic officers to boost professional standard. We go to the next paper inside the program this morning. The Standard Times newspaper say ex-president's wife empowers youth and disables, and whose cocoa was roasted, the political ramifications. We go to the next one. We in the Awareness Times newspaper say as Attorney General issues public notice to confirm APC rejoices as comrade declared free, and H. Imada Bio tours Bissau, Banjul, and Cape Verde as ECOWAS chairman. Former NRA finance manager indicted for unexplained wealth. And we go to the next one. We now the Dawn newspaper say decline animosity in SLPP. Ali Kabar appeals for a united front, and you as well get over parliamentary disrespect. CSO calls for Speaker public apology to First Lady, and Aja Yankin Bangura declares intention for APC USA District Women's Leader. And you get other story for inside this edition of the Dawn newspaper. The next one now the Daybreak newspaper say APC catches ACC catches big NRA fish, and you as well get SLPHA tops 25 mid-term transport sector reformers, and you as well get minister challenges youth to drive change. Another story for this edition of the Daybreak. The Informer newspaper, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, APC's rising voice for 2028, and you as well get government clears 37 APC members for criminal probe. The next paper, now the Concord Times newspaper, SLRA demolition of SLRA demolition leave trader in despair. Dwazak shop owners cry foul. And you as well get 9 suspects arrested in Juba, armed robbery crackdown. Police ratifies construction of Kenima Connaught Toll Road. I take that again, sorry about that. Parliament ratifies construction of Kenima Connaught Toll Road agreement. Another story for inside the Concord Times. The next one, the feature newspaper, we say 100 million loan for APC flag bearer race, and Lengo declares war on indiscipline. The Independent Observer newspaper, Mr. President, can we talk? Part 219, that is 7 APC supporters cleared of criminal charges, and Iranian ambassador bid farewell, hails President Bio's human capital development. And the next one, the Focus 24/7, APC threatened to disenfranchise 3 USA chapters, and in a prelude to the Indian competition, Florida Commissioner Keon McGee engages Miss Teen Universe Sierra Leone. And you also get SLPHA back 70.1% 2025 performance rating. And the next one at the Times newspaper, Minister calls for global treaty against plastic pollution, and safe Takogama land grabbers threaten Sierra Leone's tourism and water supply. And Olive B, okay, then advert, we get the next one in President Bio, and Qatar commits to strengthening ECOWAS. The next one are the New Citizen newspaper, who is Mother's choice for 2028. And Accra African Summit, Ambassador Fore Yansane stresses key role of political parties. Where are the Bundus, Kanjas, and Benjamins? And discuss matter speech for God's sake, Honorable I.B. Karbu. And the next one we'll get, now the Heroes newspaper say, Chef Diaries highlight importance of budgeting in food preparation, and vehicle repair dispute land in court. And as well get other story there for you. Bloomberg ex-staff in court over 621,000 millions ETSA payment fraud. Okay, I'm very sorry for the background. Let's just mute this person quickly. Okay. We'll continue with the rest of the paper, then quick one inside the program. And we'll go to the next one. We're in the Expo Times. Sierra Leone set sight on opportunities at Africa's 2025 trade fair in Algeria. And Lungi residents call for chiefdom level national ID card registration center, and thieves break into SLFA secretariat store targeting audited financial documents. The next one, the news, AZ newspaper say SLMA board directors conduct first oversight visit to southern operational sites, and President Bio and Guinea-Bissau leader strengthening bilateral ties. Government invests $1.7 million in mpox virus fight, health minister reveals. And the next one, the Africa 24 newspaper, Western Rural local market price saw cherry cocoa secures freedom for two, and no unfair toll road deal this time. And your Swelger Ministry of Transport and Aviation releases midterm performance scores. The next one, the Vindicator newspaper, Sierra Leone achieved historic offshore 3D seismic survey, opening new era for oil and gas exploration. And you as well get China boasts Sierra Leone's safety city project with major CCTV donation. The next one at the Nature newspaper, Chief Minister leads interministerial assessment to protect Western Area Peninsula from encroachment. And other stories. For instance, edition of the Nature newspaper, the Parameter newspaper say, for the people, by the people, Jericho steps forward as APC servant heated hopeful. And Justice Suleiman Ba, why the delay? The next one we get is the program of the exclusive newspaper. APC set internal election rules for and regulations. Flag bearer position, 100 million new leons, and you as well get national chairman, 20 million new leons, and the deputy national chairman, 15 million new leons, national secretary general, 15 million new leons. Rest importation reduced by 13% in 2024, $15 million saved. And we go to the next paper, when at the OWL newspaper, APC Sheriff released from prison. And the next one at the Care Times newspaper, Bank of Sierra Leone cut interest rates to ease pressure on commercial banks. And NPHA Ed and Ministry of Health intensify efforts to end monkeypox by October 2025. And we go to the satellite newspaper, say 37 APC MPs released from prison, and ACC indicts Abu Kamara on 9 counts of unexplained wealth. The next one, now the Aoko newspaper, we say more slight threats looms over bush water community in Kisibug, and health minister target mpox elimination by October, and chapter 16 cowboys. We go to the next paper, one of the success newspaper, midterm assessment report, civil aviation makes giant step, and Maseka and Ruberi Junction, youth ale at the Macaulay for future leader, and you as well get Honorable Aaron Kuma blast Mano Junction Tongo Bompe road project. The next one, okay, now all the people in this we get inside the program this morning. Please let's just take a very short break and bring we guest them inside for help before discuss the issues then.
If you know I'm up for touching, no join guessing it does, and so you ain't push stress, but now we don't turn. It will go rust and dump on you, huh? You been the flex, red carpet post, call we hate us, but now you know the same therapy where you been preach. Now they make you speech. Protocol no mean nothing to you. You begin jump line, that's all you do. Disrespect to the man you marry, but now we hurt you and make sorry. You go chorus. Fatima Bio, you go chorus. How you manage to so tight, you go chorus na fire. Now you know say singing that's painful. Everybody don't go say if you know what monkey tail for touch, you know join monkey dance. What do you do, call you holdings? Men as cry them lose their earnings. Interfere with cabinet work. push people out, now salon stock. Them talk say you buy hotel na Gambia. In your mama and brother them in apartment stock. Now you know able clear that. Corruption smoke, they ain't too thick. But you the snap pick, smile too quick. So we send a service to state. Big fool, but you know they say nothing. I forget Seth Nabio, not you. Fatima Bio, oh, you manage to so tell you chorus na fire. Now you know say singing that is painful. With Granny Joko, he say if you know want smoke, you tell for touch. You know join monkey dance. Get that minister in government work. Now TikTok they dance, now Instagram you the flex. Where we take you go laugh and say now you space. Where you take them all face for smiling, them all for grab and clap. Well now you turn that back. No. You say first lady, but we see diva. Charity page full with only fever. We no see bag of rice with slum. We no see borehole, we no see drum. All man they cry, you they live sweet. Mama get mansion, but we no get seat. Street picking, no even get book. But you they write movie script for look.
Alright, welcome back. You still watch Korea's Guys from we are on YouTube and on Facebook, so we can discuss the issue them with the front page of the different newspaper they don't pull out for the morning. And after the one that we can bring people and with the help for discuss the different issues them. Right now inside the program this morning we get Big Brother. We don't join me inside the program. Good morning, Big Brother, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, my brother Simba here, and thank you for having me on board. To our listeners, I want to say good morning.
All right, thank you for joining me, like all 10. All right, Big Brother, I'll open the discussion with your own view. What's in your latest, with regards issues them inside the country? What's the biggest catchy thing for you right now?
Me being at the ground and seeing how things then they happen at the ground. So many development then take place recently. Of most important, na my own cycle, na the tree planting, we do during International Youth Day. But there and then we hear other issues them politically and some other issues they already around the country. Just like I don't read them at the newspaper. Prominent amongst them who didn't care about, I think it's like the release of the APC political prisoners them were in very sharp. And then you also get these saga who take place the Well of Parliament during the third sitting of the sixth Parliament of the country. These are all sensitive issues that would don't take place this short time of the country. And more so the one with the Parliament, so many school of thoughts that they would rather say the First Lady was insulted or abused, would rather say, well, the First Lady bastardized, I didn't call them sanity of the Parliament. So many issues then come on board. And just like I don't mention then at the newspapers then they were cool for discourse.
Okay, so you don't make mention of some. Let's start with the youth. You just talk about you planting trees, and then we don't see issues the way they come up recently. The owner of Takogama, for example, don't they talk about encroachment, how they don't destroy the forest, and even the Siwe na protected area, and don't they destroy them. And that's not only go and bog the chimps the way it gets inside it, the babu the way it gets inside it, but they as well go and bog the water with people in the drink. What thing you think about government response to protecting forests and planting trees?
Governance has to be taken with seriousness. And let me blow the lip service go to rampant at this country. When issues then come, we jump all over the place, we see noise all over the place. Social media will be aflush with so many ideas flowing. But then give them 1-2 days, these are all things they die out. And believe you me, what's in a disturbing at this part of the world now, just because we talk a lot, but for do the real thing, it's not happening. Yes, government for do more when it comes to the climate mitigation, what they talk about, the global warming, and just they bet me finger and they think how serious they are. Because imagine like I made a mention of, say, we do tree planting. The support from the government was nothing like that. I had to rely on friends then at the diaspora and back home who see the need for let we fight climate change. And like we say all over the world, one way we don't disturb with climate conditions now because of deforestation. So if at all an agency or organs then grab and say they want to do reforestation, I believe they for take out seriousness. What I've heard so far is just lip service. Just recently, I've been doing in discussion with the minister, with the how do you call it, McKinney City Council, then get a project with NACSA, where they say for plant trees them, a good number of trees. But it will surprise you now for no say till date, and the rains are almost out. Till date, nothing of the shots not they happen. We just get meetings upon meetings, meetings upon meetings. And I'm afraid because the last time we had about 3 plantings, well, it not happen. But where are those monies that were assigned for short projects? They cannot be accounted for. So I feel that the same thing is going to happen again this time around, where we don't get tons of monies. We'll not start the try for direct another line day. But the implementation, turn out their food dragging. How it going to take place when we are almost at the end, mid-August? The rain thing will cease just now. And if at all we say now go plant trees, then probably we're just wasting our effort because they're not going to dump all to the ground, serious one wouldn't go able to survive. So it's about time we put seriousness into things then what they talk about. When you ask me how serious the government is with regards to that drive, to me, they have to do more. They got to do more for answer the trouble or the ground.
Okay, so
just yesterday, not yesterday, we get we anniversary of Matama. What be happened there? We see the amount of erosion will take place at that corner day. We see the amount of lives that we lost. We see the amount of properties that we lost. And up to now, we're just playing around with words. Come on, man, we got to do more than we're talking.
And we still say the chief minister actually the lead ministerial work. That is for say they can go they work with different other ministries then for way responsible for their side and they like the lands, the tourism, another one then for make sure say they protect the areas in there. But not only first time this government on the side they protect, but at the same government and government officials then they go and build other areas and the way they make other people and they follow suit. Because if you look at the kind of structure they put, not to funny structures them, now massive structures. When we say it not necessarily means saying a poor man them. Although some of them can play a role, like for example the chairman, the headman and then different areas and but you feel say the government really ready this time on at the same time, like you say no more for the tree planting them. Not just matter of talk. We get projects, money to them all man shape and 27.
Yeah, Mr. like let God help women. The people we bestowed power to for manage the affairs of a nation. If at all they're just coming for make stories them, sell them, let the world see like they're doing stuff. But down at the ground, I'm not only pinpointing on this government. Government in, government out. The same thing has been happening. You hear this flamboyant project is coming down for say, once they'll go fight, damage that already take place in the country. We've been on talk about even for protected areas then we make mention of. But they are all in black and white papers. Just recently, I see even the president, they cry foul from the ministries them.
Yes.
They go to ministers them. They go to MPs them.
Yes.
They go to, like you name them.
They call
the stakeholders of communities that work for protect them type catchments in there.
Yeah.
But now, we talk them, we say them, but we just see that, I just don't get it, man. At times, I can sit down in corner and say, am I alone in this country thinking this way? Because say things are not working right, even when we get all the theories them written. But for let them
and all the ministries and agencies, the way they eat money on that.
I'm telling you, my brother, we have. I may just feel said this is just how we put a way for say, let's survive. Let's play the game. How we make boku ministries them, agencies them, we give them titles them, we put people in there. The same money that they take from we own hands them, the poor people them, then they take for give them. And then beyond that, let's say they play the Rikishi games them, for let them see how then they play around with laws they don't put around. It's sad and sickening, my brother.
Okay. All right, big brother. Continue further with me inside the program. Let's just introduce my next guest quickly before we go with the rest of the other issues. Them. The other guest we'll get inside the program now, Ambassador Costino, Mr. Peace, with me inside the program. Good morning and welcome to the program. You mic mute, please, unmute.
Yeah. So okay.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sunday Pierre. Good morning to Sierra Leoneans.
I see today na Juma.
I think yeah, today na Juma Mubarak to all the Muslims around the world, and to my big brother at the studio. I think say the first when I was into music, that the man this who produced my first album.
All right.
Yeah.
This not we had, you know, for all time. We meet.
You bringing everybody together. We had.
Hey, Ambassador, for tapping there. Ambassador, thank you. Wow, man. You see, some people we don't do things in this country. Okay, Ambassador, sorry for the intrusion, but welcome and thank you for being with us.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, big brother.
A good for the identity there, I want to say. At least we give honor, we give praise to others we need for praise and honor.
Obviously,
thank you, Ambassador. Exactly. All right, so let me go straight to the other issues then. I will take from you Q again, you know, big brother. You talk about the latest release of, you know, 37 members of the opposition party. We are part of the National Unity Agreement. But I'm not going to ask you the question. I'll start with you, Mr. Peace, and Costello. What do you take on the release of the 37 people here?
For me, I'm very much pleased as a Sierra Leonean. I'm wanting, for say for sure. The way how people portray the release of them 37 Sierra Leoneans there, for me, I don't feel say ideal. APC as a party, they thought it fit say each and every Sierra Leonean, like well-meaningful Sierra Leonean we for live at in your liberty or waiting in believing. I believe say the names them we APC put forward, they not put their names and they forward because na APC members them. They put their names and they forward because as Sierra Leoneans them. With some man they all you not get nothing for do with politics. You not get nothing for do with demonstrations. Some man are pass the pass, some man come on a working place, go work in the morning, some man are security. But after the goodwill of the negotiation, the party open and say every person way in family members, in loved ones, then they arrest them, let them bring their name them forward. The party go take them up and make sure say they fight for them. I think say that's what APC did. So what people then they put out straightly say APC members, I believe say these are Sierra Leoneans them. We don't dove their hearts to the good of this country. Yes, you get one or two prominent people and doing our APC people then, but that don't mean say everybody where they did APC. I believe say APC, the true identity of APC and for fight for grassroots. Whether you belong at the SLPP, belong at the PMDC, so long as you are grassroots, the value of APC and for fight for you when the times come, when the matter arise, we I think say you suffer injustice. I think say those are all the things that will happen for the APC for the names and the names for the forward was 318. So if 37 don't be released, so they expect also for the party and whosoever get for talk to, we let them talk to, we don't understand. Say these are the reasons why they left this, and these are the reasons why we're not able to reach to this number. Will be submit.
All right, but according to them, the 37 are part of the National Unity Agreement. But one day, they released yesterday as well, when the APC sheriff, also part of the National Unity Agreement, but he received presidential pardon, you know, where they hand over to. I think this, according to the Minister of Justice and Attorney General and the CDI Tunis. Now, for we all were able to live together as one. That's why then they do all of them things. And even the president tamper with justice, even when they don't convict, you know, APC sheriff.
Okay, thank you very much. These are the things that we, each and every Sierra Leonean, we are well-meaningful Sierra Leonean, they would think about the good of Sierra Leone, where they put the people first for always commend Dr. Samora Kamara for. I believe, say, if Dr. Samora Kamara not be moved, for let we get a dialogue let we get a peaceful resolution to any conflict in a country. I think say by then 10 I will not really talk as Sierra Leoneans and celebrate a decision we come out from the national dialogue. From the national dialogue. Remember this national dialogue inborn waiting people they want to take credit for we some of you not go sit down, we not involved, we can take credit. This Salon I win, as the chief minister always just say, whatever happen, we're good for Sierra Leoneans, we're good for the country. Not to want two people for take credit, as Sierra Leone for take credit. Dr. Samoa Kamara saw this coming. If USA will be done fet, for example, USA doctor be done pull people in Ado, people in fet. How many lives we go they talk about today? How many prisoners for they talk about today? So the interest of the country always for they above people and personal interests. I think say for me, Sheriff, even though he is giving presidential pardon, but that true political misfortune they all are from. That true politics, that true campaign, and you're more political than any other person. Because at the height of political campaign, they arrest Sheriff.
And you're more criminal at the same time because in the Ola was born, we're not licensed.
Pierre, I don't want to go to the nitty and gritty of that. We all know Sierra Leone, we all know how this country be. Basically, what I'm saying here, Sheriff, we all know say now pure and applied APC. So for me, I feel say the decision for grant him a pardon after it was a very long time, over 2 years. Remember when they do the prison break. Sheriff, you know one away, you know one out of this country. We all know if it's something happen, they're liable for their loss in life. What he do? He seek for refuge, then later on, he come out. Because of his life, he come out. You know one away, some people they run. You know one, but tell you how good citizen he is. I believe say from that 10 days, he overdue the prison. If not to be political interest, he overdue the prison. Because we saw people them where they release after that. But as I say, it's good for the country, it's good for the national unity. All that bent down. The gentleman, we put Sierra Leone first, we put the people first.
So in all of this, now Samoa Kamara will forget the praise? Or now the APC
yes.
Samoa?
I will give the APC the praise. But I'll give the praise more to Dr. Samoa Kamara. People don't call her all kind names. Don't
because
name all kind
the agreement.
Yes, people don't name him all kind name. He go sell, he go this, he go down there. But people never saw this coming. If you not be going to that dialogue, shall we be talking today about releasing people where they suffer unjust? So we should give him the praise. We should not rely on war. But we should always rely on joy. Let we come together, Sierra Leone and them. The more the merrier. Each one Sierra Leone we lost in life. For Kalukalo, for anything that he lost to the nation. That's the first world country they believe in. The America, we are the greatest country in the world believing. Say one American man, not for die carelessly. And we self as Sierra Leonean, forget that concept, say one Salomon not for suffer unjustly. One Salomon not for die unjustly. I believe say we will live and make this country better for we all.
All right, let's come to you, Big Brother, and the issue of this 37. And then we see, apart from the 37, when a part of the National Unity Agreement, APC be lobby to the president as well. Outside the president, we say, okay, for the sake of peace, we release this person and this person to UNA, in as much as the own case different. Not political, but them like the APC sheriff, your own charges been different, and them been convict them. In them been convict them already. So, but now they don't left there all and say, okay, for the sake of peace, we all now one. Let me just forget about all of this thing. Drop all charges against them, forget about in conviction and all, and say go back to the community. And according to Castillo, he said this now it give praise to APC, but more to Samoa Kamara because now inside the agreements. You take please.
Yeah, kudos to Sierra Leone moving forward with regards to human rights activities them. And we all remember when we get these elections, I didn't call them, misunderstanding, tensions were mounting. So in the event the country go ahead for set up a tripartite committee, will the tripartite committee been come up with some suggestions then? Within both all the parties that were involved in that tripartite committee for looking into. And me just believe say, by all standards, for let this country they at peace, whatever will be not discussed in that tripartite meeting has to be followed to the letter. And we can deep when issues then come up. What thing I get to understand from this number of people who they release, they say, according to David Senge, he said there have been 318 individuals them who claim for be political prisoners them, who them in get. And within them, they say only 15 of them 318, them they currently in custody. And then, according to them, during the coup, majority of them be escaped. I just laid the foundation for, like my brother, the councillor made mention of AP Samura in condition. Well, even according to the justice minister, an officer been fall within the ones they would have released. But because of his own behavior, how he don't maintain himself, because even at the Western Wall, it is done. When a prisoner behave himself, they can go ahead and revisit in prison terms. Many times they can even reduce the terms them, or they release them. So I believe say because of AP Samura in behavior, just like how my councillor stated, say during that strive, that is that November issue, it been get all it takes for escape and go out. But no, it turning himself again, been there they serve in time. So I believe say if the president under your own wisdom say, okay, I dey pardon him because of I don't carry himself. Kudos to the president for taking that move. But then me councillor point out something. In all of this, we don't have the blame for how we go to this extent. I think he points out, saying that Dr. Samura, because he consistently believe on electoral justice. When Faboku side and now student they call it Mr. Electoral Justice. It could have been a different way, because when it comes to numbers, those two parties then get the numbers, then two poco amongst them. So if at all the man who been the leader at the time, who happened for be Dr. Samura Kamura, for don't unleash them, say let's go out and rampage. I wonder how this country for don't turn again. But here he was, stand all the humiliation, all how they don't put them down, say don't sell out. For let we go through the justice system. The only downside we are old for him against them, why it not been challenged the election result, na court. But there and then, all I don't carry himself is a gentleman's way of approaching when things can go south. So in the process, we'll get the tripartite coming on, and then the resolution that we'll get at the tripartite, and then they begin for show credential. I believe say, for let even the ruling government get a peace of mind, therefore own on to the conditions then where the tripartite been put up. So I just believe say that then they follow through. If that be the case, I give the praise to all parties, all the players then, the tripartite, APC, and the SLPP, for all they want for maintain peace in this country.
Okay. Continue further with me inside the program. We get Ambassador Costello and we get Big Brother with you inside the program. This morning, follow we discuss several issues them with the front page of the newspaper, the Polado, including one that say we not in the paper them. So let's jump quickly and take the Awareness Times newspaper this morning. And the Awareness Times newspaper get this big banner headline where they push out for we. Well, it didn't have front page, but not the big one. So this now waiting Awareness Times say, it say H.E. Marabio, tours Bissau, Banjul, and Cape Verde as ECOWAS chairman. Big brother, we been get a president where they clear the image of the country and they fly like everywhere for job for come inside the country, for do business. And I don't get another job where now as the ECOWAS chairman. Now at a tour like every other country, every other day. I don't know if now that's the ECOWAS chairman be they do before this time. Or instead for just make sure say it's settle peace in Africa and build this kind of ties.
Well, to me, when you are given a job for perform and you have to get first-hand info as to how within the terms of reference, within the job entails. Mm-hmm. So probably, which I don't have an authority over, it could be in terms of reference. Say, when you take over, go and get first-hand information as to the people them where the manager appears.
I bet so you come inside, big brother. But I will look at what we own say, we own law, for example. We don't say yes, the president's supposed to go somewhere, we're very much important. But we see, according to what we don't see, from the time where it came 2018 to now, it don't travel lots one. So let's ask you the question. Now that we own terms self say as a president for travel everywhere.
Me I want peaceful citizen who they really know how they carry themselves.
Okay.
I don't have with constitution, aid, A to Z. Mm-hmm. I can just read those some things and come up and read through there. And I want to tread cautiously in the way how I run at this country. Okay. Because I've lived in this country, I travel at the Western world, I don't come back, I don't see so many things at this age of mine. Anything come on my mouth, I'm able to defend on any side. Okay. So I don't know if the job description called for let the president fly here and there in one, but to me it's just too much of traveling. And I admire for that. Me, you see I know they travel so much, I'm scared for even board that plane. Because when I'm there, I just don't reach me everything. I don't know what is happening. So I just admire them. Why if we're able to fly here and there? But now, how me want for put him flying now? If at all the flying, they translate to development in our country. Those are the burning questions they want to see.
Yeah, because what you do, this first-hand information we talk about. This first-hand information we talk about.
Involved in traveling.
Yeah, this first-time information we talk about, we don't see how it talent for we in our country, and then you don't get an additional job. So now more fly. So the question now, how much work you will get for do within country and inside the country?
Wow, that's a tough one. But since he got a military background, probably he have the energy for. But me, even at my age, man, I cannot be able to wiggle myself now. There are some things where at times, just they take them for namesake. Mm-hmm. If I were in mother's position, but all the trouble would me, they go to my country. Mm-hmm. What people and they cry here and there. And for them say, you know what? I know it is our turn, but please, I'm too consumed with me internal ramblings. Mm. My job, una pass on to other country first. It will come back to we because it's a rotational job. If not for fly, mother don't fly. Mm-hmm. If not for meet dignitaries, mother don't meet them. Mm-hmm. Why not concentrate now this short time all left in country for say, let me put first on my country, like how they read and they propose for get proportional representation in governance. Mm-hmm. That could be so sweet. Like they wanted them, not then we want I want to say they put fire behind and now let get and done. Because they don't bring beaucoup tension at this country, now because they say winner takes all. So when that happen, when APC take, now they don't partner money and go concentrate.
So that area there, I will can't touch on them quickly before we wrap up the show. Very important and interesting thing. If I would want to begin talk about
I know they gift you away. I know they gift you away. I just say if I were in, I know who can't take a job where they give me beaucoup flying, where I get beaucoup tension and the country for handle.
All right, big brother, I know. They say, I just see a comment say, Mr. Fly don't get more easy for fly. Anyway, Ambassador Castillo, that comes to you. What do you think? We big man be like for fly, well, we don't see the things that when they fly don't they carry it. Recent reports on the show about the first lady alleged, properties them where now unexplained wealth and they were 10 now nobody not able to come and explain how we acquire all of them properties them where they alleged to get in Gambia. out of them flies. We're not able to get any clear thing from the receipts them, the alleged fake receipts them from the office of the president, the office of the first lady. We come out, nobody know able to clear them, all in the name of fly. But now, ECOWAS job don't come inside. And it does just a tour. These are just 3 of the latest one them from the way they make them as chairman to now. I don't know most they don't fly, but still stay. What do you think?
Okay, thank you very much. I want to get 1 or 2 responses to me, big brother, and also to waiting you ask that can be. There is one popular saying which says the hottest place in hell is kept or reserved for those who keep quiet when there is a moral crisis in any country, community, homes, or nations. It's outside Sierra Leone now. It's a moral crisis, Sierra Leone. One popular educationist to say peace no mean silence of a gun. Say peace mean the happiness of the people in the country, how they're able to interact between themselves, from tribe to whatever, so they go get that peaceful cohesion at all time. Big brother, there is a process that this country waiting a guide we, like a constitution. This constitution, it can go with what we can call bills them whether they take the parliament for amend certain part of the constitution, or they make standing orders them. There is a way there where they give it for announced elections in this country. There is not in other way secret. I don't already saying boku people, and they ask why Dr. Samoa Kamara not contest the election na court. Why not contest on a court? But let's be honest to ourselves. You get for ask yourself, waiting at the process to leave it for Lego na court. Now because somebody can announce figure no more, they won't go na court. No, ask yourself, how will they go na court? If Dr. Samoa Kamara be go na court, I believe say today we not for the talk about the releasing of them 37 peaceful Sierra Leoneans they are. Because that case they for not throw out of court long since. Because the merit at which Dr. Samoa Kamara for take that case in the court, it not be there. It not be there. That gazetted result that they take the court. The steps and process and they where they follow for announce, publish, and gazette result that they take. Not to ordinary RRF form. So it can be painful to me where Sierra Leone and the educated Sierra Leone and then they talk say why we not going to court, why we not going to court. Then they fail for talk about the process where they lead we for not going to court. That's not just for big brother. In terms of we president in traveling, I like where Papa gets host. He gets 10 picking them. All them picking they get the character, the different. You get the one that are quiet picking there, you get the one that na rough picking them, you get the one that talk, you get the one that palaver no more than they for make. That part day, that home day, no get mama, and the part no more in the picking and day. Then that part go, always the travel go apply, they abandon the home, the travel go apply every day. I believe say the peace inside that home day, it get for be very, very difficult. The president, they travel here and there to other countries, them where we don't know. Each and every Sierra Leone don't know why they traveling, why all the traveling, why all the visits. We don't know. We all don't know. Honestly, we don't know. But what are they saying now? All those travel, we all are Sierra Leone with it. Let people point out the tangible things of them traveling, then don't they? Then country and the way they travel so of recent, they are progressing rapidly. Then development very, very rapid. We also go to the former chairman of the ECOWAS, Tinubu. Tinubu, you know the travel? You know the travel. Even when Sierra Leone gets these electoral issues, it decide, it send representation for Kamnaya. You know ever the travel. Because you know say Nigeria gets a very, very big national problem we need for solve. You need for focus the country like a sea. Every country like a sea wave. Where the swelling, the splash. Where the swelling, the splash. You were there far, you the fishing a white. Where you go pick the water, not so white. That's the Sierra Leone problem. It's so big. People from outside they see like say, a simple thing. But if you not focus, now your country, you ace and foot, not then your country. Your mind, not then your country. You ace not then at the four corners of your ministries them. I believe see now they see so. With president, with all due respect, don't travel more than wait for the inside the country. For see a lot of things there. Most of the information over the game are deceiving information them. Because it get one to be start. Where they make their impromptu visitation at the ministry there. Them come, it died after 1 year, after 6 months to 1 year, it died down. Everybody in a banana republic, every ministry and agency, they run them for themselves how they want for run them. So it's very difficult for let the country.
All right. Okay, continue further with you inside the program. This is a program where na Koreans right on we had na YouTube and on Facebook, or still in line on freeze and but we'll continue with the rest of the thing. Some people la begin telling now about something information with the meet we right now. This one get for do with Strasser, Captain Valentine Segravu Melvin Strasser, we na former head of state for Salon under the NPRC 1 before he get overthrown by Julius Marabio in 1996 or so. All right, so what will happen actually? What will the try for talk about? Stars have been get one grand picking where they in the United Kingdom. One grand picking where in the United Kingdom. So this picking actually don't die. I will tell you later the cause. I actually know the cause, but I will tell you later the cause of his death. So now, what did I try for say? Stars have been get one place where it gets na UK, yeah, na London. And this place then a very strategic area. But in picking where been there in charge don't die. And the place now don't become very dilapidated. In other words, it don't get out of hands. But the people away there right now people away na homeless people and people away not get no side for day at the day. But what did this get from me? The neighbor them are we are saying na strasa in place down day. They are we are saying na strasa in place down day. In fact, you get somebody where they na the council, we're very much particular, we're very much concerned about this place, and he wants for the strasa take over this place. In fact, again, people within the surrounding, we no say na strasa get this place. Want for even see how best they can even help Strasser for go get control of in place if you want or do any other thing we want for do with him. But this not just information sake. If una know, because right now we know say Strasser well, we understand say Strasser then put on our host who say at the end of them we don't know anything again after that. We don't know if he there or he not there. The last 10 people that we been get very close to Strasser, they want for reach on to Strasser, they not agree, no nothing. We know say Strasser then bill us for them and Marabio want for take care of them. But we don't know if in take care na house arrest. Because from where they put Strasser in that place there, we don't ever see him by mistake self kind of public. We don't ever see him. We don't ever see accident, image of himself. For say Strasser go and at you, what thing they happen? What thing really they happen with Strasser? Or say, a day on the house arrest, or for say them put on there for a reason, because at some point Strasser they talk. Yeah, if they explain certain things them. For say a situation don't go worse. We're not able to know. But what's important at this point, even Strasser enable them where they around in house where it gets na UK. One for help him, if he wants to go to UK, then he even help him for let go, for at least let him go decide on what he wants in house for Talek. Whether he want for sell him, or whether he want for do him back again and continue for hand something from him, they don't know. But then very much concerned. And somebody they push for that. When the person they try for reach on to we, for let we able to get the proper discussion. But I just say, let we put this. in case any other person sabi Strasser or person dey where they talk with Strasser, yeah, with all due respect, I dey pump this number up, You know, if una know anything about Strasser, guess what? I know they give too much information because I know say some people and enough for your anything they call property. They don't begin bet and they go now for go claim and tomorrow and buy. And that's not the real reason for that. But if anything the way una feel say una want for help for the way for get this now allow see this number here where I put so now, not this one where I put so now. Please reach we on this number follow we talk. We self they go behind the scene now and talk with the person because then just don't give you the information there and talk with the person we actually in the council. We know a lot about this property. You know, because at some point, if nobody able to claim them, the government will just book them and or sell them to somebody else, and then it belongs to them. And here you know say, well, you know tell the tell for good to now. But I will left all land down for now. But for now, we don't know anything about Strasser. Nobody know before tell me about who says Strasser. We all know say them they build hosts for them and they go inside the host. The hosts they don't design all with matter being picture, all thing, nothing but Strasser. But that's not important. What's important now? Why we not ever see mistake Strasser come? Because the time before Madabio take come, where we then are grafting people and they meet with her, and a person will like youth people them. He left for jam with the young people them. He even been get a center where he open, you know, he say he want for the train young people them for become computer illiterate. So for let them put on a host number and they will know yeah, nothing but it sound worrisome. Yeah, it really sound worrisome. So we look forward for anybody who get information about Strasser or we're going for make we able to discuss this issue with them. Yeah, for not tell me say you na insecurity because I know it's not a deal. Not tell me say you na insecurity. Security or personal, you know, help able for make we talk. We sabi Strasser voice. We sabi everything. Or in fact the world now is very civilized, and we want to see how best we can even give them information and other things. Then maybe you don't forget about that property day, but in Pekin we be in charge, not there anymore. So now that's I just want for pass over to people them where they watch we right now. Okay, let's come over to Una again where they with we inside the program. Big Brother and Ambassador Costello. You know the issue when they invite Una this morning, I'm pretty sure. Anybody right now inside salon gets your issue where it gets an aid when about we country. So when they give the information for calm and say we can discuss now Korea this morning, I know so we all get issues the way we always want for discourse. Yeah. And maybe I know go down on that side or maybe me own passion or day or maybe I'm not member or no nothing. But anything day where we be really want for discourse where we not touch on this morning, I'll start with you, Big Brother. And this will be your part in the word, so make sure you handle them very well. You mic mute.
Okay, yes. Ambassador Costello, now I put you together. Now the Jordan don't put you and all the stuff. Costello not only been he was my neighbor too when I returned newly from the States. now they put them together. Now the Jordan no more. Anyway, meaning you live in life. Good for you, my brother. Yes, yeah, so many things in there for intern, but Costello, I'll go back to that issue when you say you're surprised for the educated people and they talk about why not go to court. But just like I made mention, we get book war all win at this country, what they dictate how to run this country, what they call the constitution. From so many time, we don't bypass that book there. That is why we are where we are right now. Everything we forefathers and them don't put together as to how to manage this country. So in the event you lose an election, where you want challenge, you first stop for B, now the court system. Yes. Go get now what you know expect from there. But even one of our big educated legal luminaries in the person of JFK, in first advice we give now, he said, hey, let's go to the court system. But now we choose not to. So, Costello, I'll go back and let us rethink and see if at all we follow the constitution, those are the steps we don't take in a peaceful way for let this country move on. And I want each point again on our president's flying. You know, maybe get what I call legal hustling. Means that whenever our president travel, he has per diem. So down the road, when it's off governance, believe me, if they catch again for corruption, then I go ever remain for cram down. Because all this flying, what this man they fly, now for like get in per diem then, let money they flow on your account. So hello, is hustling legally through flies. So me man, it will continue for fly. I know that because that's where it gets clean money. We're not going to go get for come after him when he's out of office. And for Strauss Iron case, just like I mentioned, even holding at the country, there was one point when I passed near his house, I see security and they, but what is really happening with him, I can't tell. So I'm glad you brought it up for let the world know about it. And then what you mean to leave for this discussion today? We got to do more as a country. What we say we want to help the youth then. You know, I am youth centric. Anything about me, it revolves around the youth. Because I just believe, say, for any country in progress one, it depends how they manage with young people. Now then get the energy, then get the swiftness, now then get the exuberance. They are fast thinkers. So if we use them, we handle them well, believe me, we're making this country. And let me try for detox politics in all the things we're doing. Everything we don't see in this country, I'm hearing of, how do you call them, radical inclusion. But no, I'm not saying it. It's not radical in my own view. Don't know to me write the book. The man who they process the word, now I write the book. But me, all I know about a radical inclusion, it doesn't matter which party you belong. It doesn't matter which region you come on. It doesn't matter what tribe you speak. As long as you have the wherewithal for do things them right, you will be considered. But so far, what I don't see with radical inclusion is just people who beat the drums of SLPP. They bring them in. Now, if you don't talk SLPP, I get me senior man who I call as my mentor. He's telling me that's why they call political patronage. And that is what is killing us, this political patronage. So that anybody who know the patronize with your political party, no matter what you're doing, it's nothing. I am talking from a living experience. We now don't suffer. APC, they don't consider we for being the member. SLPP, they don't consider we for being the member. So whatever we do, it's just for the good of humanity. That brings me to my point for say, the youth, let's manage them well. Let's detox them from the kush who don't predominantly take over. Mister, let them not just they make no more clips and can put in a video say, we don't rehabilitate this amount of youth. We're not kind of the ground. Who would they build with them? Next time, I'll bring the pictures around for show you how kush they rabid the young people of this nation. And for there we get them right to go for handle them with seriousness. Join we in fighting this menace. When now that authority will get the power for check we boundaries them, do it. We now get the power for apprehend and put them people there for let them answer for the wrongdoings. Do that with seriousness. Lord, not just talk them. Let's save the youth of this nation. Let's engage them meaningfully with this free quality education what they trumpet about. Let it be free and get quality. And then the skills development what they talk about. Let's give them competency-based skills. That is to say, let's check the industries then. The work them what they want for the youth then how do folk do. Say today, Baku training institutions them, then just get them dogmatic, I don't call them, pamphlet all them, you don't put together. Now then, today then they teach the beginning. Now, what people do, let's take them to the market and give them the skills that the market need. So I encourage all Sierra Leoneans them for do more for youth them. And the only way we get them right when we detox with activities and at this country from politics. Thank you, my brother.
All right, Ambassador Costello.
Thank you very much. Sarah P, I get three major things I want to talk about. First of all, I want to say very, very big thank you for bringing me my own big brother to this show. I want to tell him very, very big thank you. They talk about JFK advising to go to court. A public statement JFK make for go to court. Then, how honest was the statement where JFK of himself, he no say not believe the court. Where JFK of himself, we know everything happen. Where JFK of himself, he no say he never talk about the process. He no one day talk about the process at which they skew the process for announced results. before you can advise people and for going to court, if as legal man, you get for no force if the process and procedures where the commissioner use is correct. And then you ask yourself, are the materials available for law to take the court? We all know that the big brother, some of we appear and applied APC. We played major role in that elections, also from the back.
Okay, Ambassador, I'll just watch quickly. Actually, the inside motocast for the network, no, they give them chance for complete waiting EDC. And we just wait 1 minute if you come inside. Okay, if not that, we take or we leave and we go bigger later because the kind network where we fair gets 9 day and buggy. All right,
Did you get me now?
Yeah.
Did you get me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to talk on 3 major things.
Quickly.
I want to talk on drugs, climate, and transportation.
All right. If you're able to do that in 5 minutes, no bad.
I will. These are the 3 big major things that now where they affect the life of the people there. Drugs, they ravage the lives of the young people there. As you know, me and one key fighters of Kush and other illicit drugs in the country, where I don't go to the 4 corners of this country. They preach and try for counseling the young people of this country without help from any person whatsoever. I'm doing it on my own volition, on my own finance. So nobody can tell me about the extent at which drugs don't ravage this country. Me, you able to tell people the dangers of drugs them within this country now, where they kill the next generations. Trust me, if we not hold tight as a country, we middle class of workers there will be limited in the country. And in terms of climate, one thing where they destroy the climate system right now in this country, where government self not they take notice of, people of authority not take notice of, that them plastic they are. If you go around the seaside, you see where they come, the amount of gutter they block through the plastic water they are a danger. Most of the flooding the way you say they occur in this country now because of them plastic bottles, plastic water where they ravage the country. They want the way involved in them businesses, and then the government need to find a ways very, very fast for then the recycling them plastic they are so that it will be limited in this country. Remember, say you go put plastic one side, it go there for over 50 to 100 years in upward. That's the danger. So from east to west, Waka find they kill people there. People are suffering for transportation because of Waka fine. Waka fine is not enough to the time where they give them for one na the country, who say then they stop thousands of young people then where don't go into transportation just because of 50 buses, just because of 50 people then, or you call it 100 people then, because the conductor plus the driver, 100 people then, they stop over thousands of young people then. I think the government need for rethink, the need for rethink the transport system of the country and the way how they not try for micromanage this Waka fine. I think say good for the country, and they bring transportation monopoly, and it already don't bring them where they make the people they suffer. Remember, school open it too. Then do this system where school law, where school go can open judicial. You don't say Waka fine na no more for Waka from kids road for Kaisai tongue na morning. How parents them and picking and get for suffer. I think say that in a tone I need for look at that transport system they and take them up very strong because it will continue for suffer the other citizen. I want to tell everybody, Sierra Leone and thank you. These are the only land we will get. If we continue to keep quiet, the people continue for suffer, I think say the only service God will reserve for we at the hottest place inside hell. I thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Ambassador Costello, Mr. Peace, and thank you very much, big brother, for when I take on time for joining me inside the program this morning. We appreciate your time with we, and we want to say a very good day to all too. And as well, we want to tell plenty thank you to we want them we don't watch the program, we don't like and share the program. Thank you very much. You will not like it, please consider for do so before you go any side this morning. Thank you very much. So you will get a wonderful day as you go about your different things then. Or if you day right now in your office, the work, we just wish say you get a pleasant day. The work will be they will really favor you today. And if you do go rest now, thank you very much for the with me, and please get yourself a very wonderful night rest. So my name is Simbe. Thanks to the producer for the show we bring you this kind of program this morning. Until then, one for say one love to country Israeli where we call we are. I'm out, Simbe.
If you know I'm up there for touching, no join more guitars. You've been kissing and dancing, that's why you ain't put stress. But now we don't turn, it will go rust and dump on you, huh? You been the flex, red carpet post. Call we haters, but now you know the same therapy where you been preach. Now they make you speech. Protocol no mean nothing to you. You between jump line, that's all you do. This is said to the man you marry, but now we hurt you and make sorry. You go chorus. Fatima Dio.